Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 save, and give you the heads up, if you don't like political comedy, please skip this episode, because this entire episode is subtle political jokes. Yeah. I think you can probably see the first one on screen right now. And this is bragging rights, of course. The pay-per-view where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head to determine who gets the number 30 spot in the Royal Rumbles. And I'm excited, you know. My name is Ben Chapman. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for more Total Extreme Wrestling content. I promise it's not always political humour. This is just one episode which I thought I'd make a joke out of. But subscribe if you're new. Like this video if you do enjoy it. But live from Reno, Nevada. There's the first joke already. This is bragging rights. Who will win in WWE today? The red of Monday Night Raw or the blue of Friday Night SmackDown? And your panel to analyse tonight's event, which they're not gonna be in all the segments, but I am going to discuss things which the panel are going to say, and they are: your host for tonight is Renee Young. You got the manager of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Dangerous Alliance, Paul Heyman. The former commissioner of SmackDown Live, Shane McMahon. The COO of WWE and the head of creative for NXT, Triple H. And former NWA World Heavyweight Champion and former general manager of Raw and SmackDown, Adam Pearce. And they're going to break down this night for you, and they are all working through what they think their predictions is. They're all being honest, and they're saying which matches they think are confident with. The matches for tonight. I'm going to run you through the card before we even get into it. We have got an 8 women's tag team match. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. The tertiary title sees WWE Television Champion Baron Corbin take on WWE Cruiserweight Champion Kalisto. The secondary championship sees WWE United States Champion Andrade take on WWE Intercontinental Champion Robert Roode. The women's title sees Raw Women's Champion Shayna Baszler take on Bayley, the SmackDown Women's Champion. The Tag Team Champion sees Raw Tag Team Champions Dangerous Alliance Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns take on SmackDown's Tag Team Champions, the New Club of AJ Styles and Finn Balor. And the World Title match sees WWE Champion Tommaso Ciampa take on Universal Champion The Fiend Bray Wyatt. And our main event is an 8-man tag team match as Team Raw takes on Team SmackDown for the men's division. The four panelists all give their own opinions on what matches they think are confident with. A common agreement is that a safe match for Raw is going to be Baron Corbin versus Kalisto. All of the panelists are pretty confident that Baron Corbin is going to win a point for Team Raw. It's a pretty safe match. On the other hand, though, there's no real safe matches for SmackDown. The only one which is brought up is The Fiend versus Tommaso Ciampa, which I know is the Universal Champion versus WWE Champion, but they're pretty confident that is a safe match for SmackDown because The Fiend is on a level unto himself. Another safe match for Raw will be the tag team match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns and AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. Some people say that that SmackDown do stand a chance in that match, but quite a few other panelists are saying that that's going to end up going to the red side. Now, I think that's enough of the political humour for now. Let's actually get into these matches. We're starting off with the 8 women's tag team match, and it gets an 86 rating, which is phenomenal. We have a pretty much we are not completely a neutral announced team. We've got Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. I was actually going to put Renee Young, Shane McMahon, and Paul Heyman as the announced team, but I thought let's not ruin the ratings. But in an exceptional match, Team SmackDown of Sonya Deville, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Liv Morgan defeat Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and Bianca Belair when Sonya Deville makes Charlotte Flair tap out to a modified go-go platter. The ratings in this match were absolutely astounding. Liv Morgan gets an 83, Naomi an 87. Ember Moon gets an 89, and they're the weakest three of the match. Everyone else was in the 90s. Charlotte Flair gets a 91, Asuka a 91, Bianca Belair a 93, Alexa Bliss a 92, and Deville a 92. An 86 overall match is exactly what we were looking for to start this show off. Second match was, as projected, a safe match for Raw, as Baron Corbin defeats Kalisto with an end of days. Most predictors say that this card is going to come down to one match, and that is the main event 8-man tag. Baron Corbin defeats Kalisto with an end of days. 91 for Baron Corbin, 79 for Kalisto. I mean, Kalisto is getting over with being in these big segments of the build towards bragging rights, but at the end of the day, I'm going to pick Baron Corbin over Kalisto. The Cruiserweight division will start getting built properly again, though, starting on this Friday's episode of SmackDown. Match 3 sees Shayna Baszler defeat Bayley with an armbar after Sonya Deville and Ember Moon got involved. Sonya Deville came in to attack Bayley, and Ember Moon came in to attack Baszler. Gets an 81 overall, probably because of a bit of overbooking, but Bayley gets an 84. Baszler gets a 93. What the hell is going on with the SmackDown Women's division? Bayley has been... I've booked Bayley strongly, and yet somehow she's one of the weakest in-ring performers in the division. Confusing, though. Gets an 81 overall match. And we're going straight on to Robert Roode versus Andrade in an exceptional match, as it's being called, but only gets an 83 rating in the segment. And this is Robert Roode defeat Andrade in 12:56 with an arm trap crossface. Robert Roode gets a 92, Andrade a 93. Great stuff from both guys. These two are good in-ring, great in-ring performers. And this match shows that whilst they're great in-ring performers, though, it doesn't necessarily mean great segments they're in. But Robert Roode defeats Andrade. Tag team match next, and it gets a 91 rating in an exceptional match. The alliance of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns defeats AJ Styles and Finn Balor in a close match. Oh, give them this. It was a close match. But Brock Lesnar pins AJ Styles with an F5 in the end. Gets a 91 rating. And Raw goes 3-2 up, which then takes us to the Fiend versus Tommaso Ciampa. Both guys get a 95, which gives us an overall rating match of 90. And in sensational wrestling and fantastic heat, the Fiend Bray Wyatt defeats Tommaso Ciampa in 13:29 with Sister Abigail to make it 3-3, and we go straight back to our panel. There's the five of them next to each other, chatting, and they are breaking down the night so far. Like, both Heyman and Shane are very adamant that their side's going to win. Heyman's adamant Raw will win. Shane is adamant SmackDown are going to win this main event. Like, Paul Heyman's saying some stuff that apparently Raw should already have won it, because apparently in the Bobby Roode versus Andrade match, Andrade got screwed, even though none of the other people on the panel have any idea what Paul Heyman is talking about. I mean, to be honest, Triple H and Adam Pearce are just there to be middlemen. It's an 81 overall. Good segment. These are all great promo guys, so, you know. And the main event match itself... Come on, get... Oh, that was disastrous. Gets a 79 rated match. It was apparently superb wrestling, great heat. Adam Cole, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano and Bobby Lashley defeat Cesaro, Nakamura and The New Day when Rollins pins Kofi with a curb stomp. Gets a 79 overall. If you look at the in-ring performances, Cesaro gets an 82, Nakamura an 87, Big E an 93, Kingston an 88, Adam Cole an 87, Rollins an 89, Gargano an 86, and Lashley an 91. So Big E was the best performer in this match by a few points. But it's Raw who pick up the win. Rollins pins Kingston. And after the match, Jeff Jarrett comes out and Raw celebrate. Raw win the bragging rights 4-3, meaning that Raw gets the number 30 spots in both Royal Rumbles. Good stuff. It's a good 100 A-star to end this, to end it. And Raw celebrate, and you see Adam Cole and Seth Rollins go to hug each other to celebrate, and they just stop and they just stare at each other again. They go straight back into the, hey, we just won. Oh, wait, no, I don't like you. So I'm not letting storylines freeze for this. But yeah, it's a 100 A-star. Great stuff. Overall, what do we get for bragging rights? It's an 84. I mean, I'll be honest, it was a pay-per-view, which I'm never going to do bragging rights pay-per-view again. It's just going to be Survivor Series next year, or from next year. But I thought it would be a little bit of fun to make a few political jokes by doing a red versus blue show. I've been Ben Chapman. If you made it through my terrible political humour, well done. You deserve it. You deserve to hit that like button, and I think I deserve to hit that like button. But I've been Ben Chapman. I'll see you guys next time.